We're undergoing a huge spiritual initiation right now. We're in the eclipse season, is official. What happened is that it starts with the lunar eclipse happening on September the 7th or 8th. And what this is a full blood moon. Okay, a full blood moon in Pisces, and this is actually a very rare occurrence whenever we get blood moons. And also, Pisces is a deeply spiritual sign. This specific lunar eclipse is going to complete a huge karmic cycle in your life. It's going to speak volumes when it comes to cosmic initiation, star seeds, light worker initiation. Some of you guys are waking up, awakening, realizing, and calling back your gifts, and memory, soul memory, faster than ever. And some of you guys are going to also open up this new channel to connect with your divine partner, divine union. So there's a huge cosmic rearrangement that is happening right now. So you can be feeling quite emotional and kind of tired during this time. During this video, I'm going to bring through the 5 key points of what you need to know, how you can work through these energies, how you can utilize this to activate your highest potential and come together with your true divine match, your soul tribe, and the lifestyle that you are destined to experience in this life. So if you want to continue, know it more, so keep on watching. What I want to do here is I want to start with understanding the energy of this lunar eclipse. This lunar eclipse is in the sign of Pisces, full moon, blood moon. So right away, it's a very spiritual and emotional sign. Pisces, the fish, okay? This is also in the tarot card, it represents the moon. So you're gonna feel it very intensely. Let me know if you feel this way. So you're gonna feel emotional. You're gonna feel like something is coming together because full moon is about combination. So things are coming full circle, a big manifestation, receiving of that. And it also means closing off and releasing. So first of all, I wanna speak on the emotional and the spiritual aspect. A lot of you guys right now can be going through a spiritual initiation. As we are preparing to shift into the new earth consciousness, which I'm going to talk about very soon on what this really means. But the first thing I need you to know is that you're being called. It's like your time is now. If you know you came here for a purpose, if you know that you're the chosen one, if you know that there's something in you that wants to be birthed, well, guess what? During this eclipse, okay, or eclipse season, so from this one to the next solar eclipse, you are going to experience a huge initiation, a huge remembering. Like you can have a soul memory, some fragments of your souls are coming back, something that is just like waiting to awaken within you, and then now it's time. And I've been working with a lot of you guys behind the scenes in my Seen, Heard, and Felt container and in my one-on-one sessions. If you want to book that, it's down below, okay? That is a divine template activation. And during these session, what I've witnessed is that there's a lot of really powerful light workers that are really reclaiming their birthright, reclaiming the key to their divine kingdom, the parts of their soul that's like a gift, a soul gift that's being given to them. So these sessions are so magical, but you need to know that during this time, very magical, very miraculous things can happen. So pay attention to symbols, pay attention to your dreams, to your vision, to your manifestation that just wants to come through in ways that it shocks even you. Okay, so maybe somewhere along the line you're like, yeah, I want to speak up and share my words to people, and then your videos can go viral, and then your business can boom overnight, and then your books can be selling out. Okay, something like that can happen because you're ready. Okay, but if you're not ready, then well, maybe that won't happen. But if you are ready and you set the intention, expect miracle. Okay, expect miracles. That's gonna happen. Okay, second thing, I want to talk about the energy of this eclipse. Eclipse means, okay, eclipse in, eclipse out. Okay, so we're talking about cycle completion. We're talking about karmic cycles, and karmic cycles mean anything that you need to learn and you need to dissolve in order for you to step away from karma into Dharma, okay? Dharma, think about it as your sole purpose, what you came here to do, what you came here to share, what you came here to give to humanity, okay? So it's very selfless, and it's what your soul is trying to do. That's why you have these cosmic remembrance. Otherwise, you wouldn't. So what happens is that we cannot fully step into our Dharma and do it well if we're still dealing with karma. And karma involves people. Okay, a lot of the time. So you can be closing off a lot of karmic loops on relationships, right? How can you do like your sole purpose when your ex is tugging at your heart, or when your mom or your dad or your family member is still like bringing you pain and you're still like crying over it, right? So basically anything in the heart portal that is like tugging at your heartstring, any unresolved soul ties and soul connections, a lot of it can be coming up, like resurfacing, in order for you to close off and heal, or you can wait until a next cycle if you're not ready, okay? So for those of you who are ready, comment below, I'm ready. I am ready to close off this karmic cycle. I am ready. And honestly, get ready, guys. Close it off, be done with it. The thing with karma and karmic cycle and karmic people, okay, is that they're not going to go away until you learn the lesson. So I want you to ask yourself this very important question. If you're serious about closing up your karma and stepping into your dharma, your sole purpose is, what is the lesson? What is the lesson that my soul wants me to learn? What is the lesson that God wants me to understand? What is the lesson? Okay? So until you get the lesson, the karmic things and people and situations, they're going to show up in different bodies. Okay, so you can be attracting people who are like your ex, but they look different, but they're the same. And you're gonna, attract people who are going to replay your childhood traumas, like being dismissed, being ignored, being abandoned, being abused. You're gonna attract that, okay? And you're gonna be attracting those people, or be attracted to those people. So if you find yourself being attracted to the bad boy, the bad gal, the people who don't really value you, and again and again and again, you're not done clearing your karma, honey, okay? But this lunar eclipse in Pisces is going to give you that extra boost to tap into your spiritual wisdom, because you need that, and also tapping into your emotional and sensitive side. The thing is, we have to cry the tears. We have to let it out. We have to feel the feels, okay? Feel it to heal it. We have to do all of that in order for us to really close off the loop, or else we're still storing it in our heart portal, which is going to get us nowhere. Why this is really important is because solar eclipse, this one is going to be in your south node, which is your karmic node. So everything about karma, everything about what your soul came here to dissolve. And we were talking about like exes and stuff, and like family. So those are like, you have to learn certain things like self-worth and self-value. And what that means is that because it's a the lunar eclipse, and lunar is the feminine, right? It's the subconscious. You're dealing with subconscious stuff. You're dealing with the stuff that maybe some of you guys has never told anyone, like your self-worth issue, your self-esteem issue, your worthiness, your feminine wounds. Okay, so the lunar eclipse really rules your feminine wounds. And why this is important is because for those of you who wants divine union, who not even want, you know that you're meant for divine union, let me know down below. What that means is that you're meant to come into partnership with your soulmate, your soul tribe, your person, your divine partner, or it's like your soul person. You're meant to attract that counterpart. Okay, so divine union is very linked to seeding the new earth consciousness in a very partnered up, complete way. And what that means is that you cannot attract your divine partner or your divine whatever, like counterpart, romantic or not. You cannot attract that if you're still in fragmented energy. So that's why we need to close up the cycle. We need to be in completion. We need to let go and heal the feminine wounds. And the feminine wounds has a lot to do with being expressed, right? Healing our throat chakra, healing our sacral chakra, shining in our divinity, shining in our beauty, shining in the way we want to show up in the world, being in our softness. Because a lot of you guys can either, if you're an empath, you can be either like, oh my God, I hate this world, everyone's so mean to me, so I'm gonna toughen up and I'm gonna be an a-hole and I'm gonna be an ice queen. Okay, and a lot of that is the defense mechanism. So feel into this and know where you're being more masculine out of necessity. Okay, not because that's your true self. Your true self is soft and cute and fluffy, okay, but because you feel like this world is here to get you, or whatever it is, or like you have been hurt before, you've been cheated on, you've been, get your heart cut up in pieces, and yeah, let's not get into those graphics, but you know what I'm saying, right? And then you like become all like rah rah rah, you get all these tattoos, you get all these like piercings, you like you know the vibe, okay? You become like too far because you want to shut the people out. But what happened is that you're blocking the energy. True healing doesn't come from huffing and puffing. True healed self comes from softening. And the divine feminine energy is about knowing that I'm going to open up. I'm going to be open to receive love, even if I've been stomped on. I'm going to be open to receive grand prosperity and abundance and the best of the best, even though I've been hurt before, I've been tricked, I've been blah, blah, right? So the divine feminine is about like, I'm going to be so brave in my softness. And I'm not going to harden because this world expects that out of me. Okay, so that's real strength. Okay, if you want to learn more about the divine feminine activation, you can see my link down below. I have a divine feminine activation program for you that you can join, and in there we clean up all of this and we deal with how you can step into your divine feminine archetypes and really own your power. Okay, so that might be a really cool resource for you. What you also need to know is that the divine feminine can also link with a lot of mother healing. Any entanglement that you have with your mother, okay, whether you grew up in a perfect childhood or not, doesn't matter. Ask yourself, are there any things that you feel traumatized about, that you feel like you're taking that wound with your mother and you project that and repeat that in the people you're attracted to, the people that you find sexy, the people that you have in your life as your like boyfriend, girlfriend, partners, or friends, or whatever. Because if you don't heal your mother wounds, what's going to happen is that it's going to affect the way you receive love, affect the way you share love, and you feel safe in being nurtured and loved and all the warmth, like fuzzy feeling, and I think this is the main thing that our collective is ready to address. Is the divine mother is loving, is fertile, is giving, but not out of like I'm giving and I'm draining myself. That's what we need to learn. I'm giving in continual prosperity. It's like that Empress energy, because I'm drawing my energy from the divine. So this is the time where you have to allow that anything that your earth mother, anything with that mother figure, to really dissolve, and really seeing how you can forgive, how you can let go, how you can understand that she is that initiation for you to understand what true love is, what self-worth is, and seeing her pain and her mother and her grandmother and so on and so forth, pain. Because the thing is, we've been carrying subconsciously, unknowingly, so many pains of our ancestors. Some of the things that you're feeling unworthy about, or the weird people you attract in your life, it's not even from you. It's like because your grandmother didn't feel worthy to have the 10 out of 10 love, and now it gets passed on to you. Your mother settled for someone to provide her with the security in material world, but she didn't really love him. And then all of these things happen. So anything like that can be coming up in the unconscious of the collective. So this is the time where you want to bring all of that up and cry the tears. Do the healing for your entire lineage if you're brave. Because the thing is, nothing is a coincidence. If you are aware of any of this, you're the one, you're the chosen one to feel it, to heal it, and it ends with you. Because whether you understand this or not, the generational wound, you know why is it called generation? The codes are always in the wording. Generate, it's going to generate until someone put their foot down and say, I'm not going to generate any negative karmic cycle and pass it on to the next generation. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to reverse that. And anything that is generational now is generational wealth, right? Generational peace, generational blessing, generational prosperity, generational empowerment. So it's no longer generational drama, okay? So you have that power to change the cycle. So this is the time where you want to open that up and connect with these things, okay? These situations. Like I said, the Divine Feminine activation, see it down below. This is also a time for the karmic release. Full moon about releasing it. Also eclipse is about eclipsing in and eclipsing out. So things happen very fast. Think about, full moon energy times like 100. So you can literally clear any of these energies within like a minute, 10 minutes of sitting, one day. It can happen very fast. I was having a one-on-one divine template activation with this amazing starseed light worker, and literally 15 minutes into our session, it was like boom, code, release, anchor, like she became a new person, her energy shifted, she got the thing that she needed for so long, and she just like everything's changed in 15 minutes of our session. So this is a sign where anything can happen during this eclipse season. Things can happen so fast, and I witnessed this with my own eyes in my own life and the life of my clients as well. So just know that if you have the intention to clear something or receive something, it's going to happen. But if your intention is strong enough, is pure enough, is powerful enough. Okay, so don't doubt your power. When you're ready, you have no idea. The universe, God will move the source, the what you call it, the course of life to your favor, and it can happen so fast. This is also something I want to talk about of this thing that I received called the New Earth marking. Okay, some of you guys are going to be receiving this New Earth marking. What does it mean? It means that you are going to be marked as a New Earth leader, and this is something that you know deep inside of you if you are or not. And you're going to get these cosmic blessings. I'm hearing the cosmic tattoos. This is something that I personally have experienced in my life and recently. Ever since I got the calling to go to Bali, I literally, flew out the next day, packed my suitcase, said bye to my grandma. See you later, grandma. I'll be back soon, I guess. So I went to Bali, and literally when I was sleeping, I woke up and I had like this gecko on my arm, on my left arm, which is my divine feminine arm. And guys, I've been in Southeast Asia and stuff, and I've never had a gecko like land on me. Okay, never. Okay, so it's definitely a huge sign, because the left arm is the divine feminine arm, and the gecko is protectors and also masculine energy and prosperity. So what that means is that, as I'm here to share the sacred codes of the divine feminine awakening, which is what is happening on our planet right now, divine feminine energy awakening that is happening so fast, so loud, so powerful, and some of you guys can feel it. Let me know if you feel this. And for us to share that, for us to see that, we have to feel protected, right? So this is saying that I'm protected in sharing the sacred divine feminine codes. And a lot of us, we feel afraid to share this. And that's the whole witch wound thing, because the divine feminine gets suppressed and reduced and burned for so long, okay? Eras and eras and lifetimes. So that's why a lot of us are afraid to speak up. We have blocked throat chakra. We have blocked sacral chakra. That's the thing. But I have received that blessing. And then literally the next day, you see this? Do you see this? This is another cosmic tattoo. I was wearing my like bracelet thing. I don't know what you call it. It's like this arm upper arm bracelet that I got in Cambodia, and it's made out of golden bullets. And because Cambodia, if you guys know, it went through terrible war and violence, and I love that bracelet that is made out of bullets because it represents something so deep, so dark, and so violent, and so sad or whatever, but we can change it and transmute that into something that is love and beauty and something that's beautiful. And I love the significance of that. So I was wearing it out in the Balinese sun, and sunburn happened. Okay, and so now I have this other cosmic tattoo on my right arm, which is my masculine arm, and this is basically all the beauty. This is the beauty mark of the bracelet encoded in. It's basically saying that when we're gonna do the stuff, the masculine, like taking action, sharing our thing, stepping out, stepping up on the scene, we're gonna share with beauty, we're gonna share with softness, we're gonna share it with wisdom. And that's the divine feminine blessing on the masculine arm, you see? So there's a lot of divine union and divine restoration and harmony and balancing that's happening on our planet. And the eclipses right now is going to accelerate that. So you can be getting like these things like cosmic tattoo, cosmic imprints, and like I was saying about my one-on-one divine template sessions, during this session I also there's cosmic tattoos that were coming in for my clients as well, like markings of light that comes through their third eye when they're ready to awaken to that. There's like lights that shines through someone's heart portal when we were activating that. So there's a lot of magical activations that are happening. And even today I was initiated to go to receive a very sacred knowledge, which I'm not even going to get into right now, but just know that very spiritual things and initiations can happen. If you are destined to be a new earth leader, things can happen to you very fast, okay, and very powerful. So buckle up, my people. That's exactly what's going to happen. So what you want to do right now is you're not going to resist. You have to surrender. Like I said, if I got the calling to go to Bali, okay, we next day out, let's go. And literally all these initiations happen, and it cannot happen otherwise. My life completely changed. I had all these blessings, and I received all these codes because I know I'm meant to share. I'm meant to step into my purpose on the next level, on a grand level. That's why I received certain initiations and blessings. And for you, it's the same thing. If you know you're destined for something, if you know you've been asking for the universe, God, to show you, to share with you the codes, to initiate you, you will be initiated, okay? But you have to be brave to close off the cycle. You need to deal with why you keep on attracting certain people in friendship, exes, relationship, business dealings. You have to deal and close off the cycles of feeling unworthiness, ashamed of yourself, ashamed of your body, ashamed of your voice, being afraid to speak up, being afraid to create. All of these feminine wounds are being addressed right now. So if you're the brave soul who's ready to do that, you're gonna experience literally your life is gonna freaking flip, and it's gonna flip in the best way ever. And that's what eclipses do. It's like a change, it's like a life makeover, okay? You're going to become a whole new person if you're ready to be a whole new person. And things don't just happen to us for no reason. They happen to upgrade us into becoming a more aligned template, right? This is what I talk about when I talk about divine template. All of us, we have a divine template. But because we got tricked and conditioned that we need to be like this, we need to look like Kim Kardashian, we need to look like Brad Pitt, we need to look like, I don't know, whatever, whoever is cool these days, right? And then we forget, actually, I'm here to be me. I'm here to share things the way I'm meant to share it. I don't need to speak perfect. I don't need to look a certain way. I just need to show up in the way that I'm meant to, okay? So if you need extra resources, see down below, okay? I have a 21-day energy makeover, sparkling new me. If you're like, okay, I'm ready to, go through that. That's a very powerful and fun, okay, thing to start if you're new to my work. I have a one-on-one divine template activation. If you know that you're meant to work with me, we go boom, boom, pow. That's a powerful resource. Light warrior down below. and the divine feminine activation. I feel that very strongly for you guys. Okay, it's a very loved program of mine, so just check it out, see how I can help you with that. And otherwise, I'm going to continue to share these codes with you in these next couple days. We are here every single day, and this eclipse portal, guys, buckle up. I'm going to be channeling through very powerful codes. If you know that you're ready to awaken to your next level self, you're gonna receive all of it, and I can't wait to share all of this on our next videos. This is Tina Wong, and I love you so much.